تحيا مصر. تحيا مصر. Thank you so much. النهارده تجربة يعني لطيفة شوية. جالي دعوة ان انا اروح ازور مدرسة عشان هم عاملين حاجة اسمها International Exchange Day. هم هيبتدوا يعملوا برزنتيشن لينا عشان نشوف الثقافة اليابانية والحضارة اليابانية، واحنا بالتالي برضو هنعمل لهم برزنتيشن عن بلادنا. انا دلوقتي في طريقي للمدرسة وان شاء الله يبقى يوم لطيف. انا اكسايتد بس عشان يعني هدخل مدرسة يابانية واشوف ازاي هم بيتعاملوا جوه المدرسة وشكل المدرسة عامل ازاي والطلبة عاملين ازاي وكده. وصلنا المدرسة. ده مبنى المدرسة مور اور ليس شبه المدارس المصرية، يعني نفس الستايل بتاع المباني. ده مدخل المدرسة، بس ده للطلبة، مش للطلبة سوري، للمدرسين والآباء. هنا المكان اللي أول ما بتدخل لازم تغير الشوز بتاعتك وتاخد واحد من دول، عشان جوه المدرسة ممنوع انك تدخل بنفس الشوز اللي انت بتمشي بيها بره. Yeah, every day when you came here, you replace your shoes.
Yes.
So this shoes you can't go outside. Like this is inside the school.
Yeah, this is for the inside.
Yeah.
We have outside shoes inside.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, when I came here, they gave me this one because I couldn't find my size.
Yeah. You are so tall. I like to be like you.
Yeah, after 2 years you will be like me. You are tall also.
I hope.
Yeah. Okay.
This is
The prize and trophies for the school. Yeah.
Actually, I don't know much about these things.
Yeah. Former student win many prizes.
You can't go there, but there medical room. I don't know
Oh yeah, it's okay.
what's that called.
And this is the school all time ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cool.
وهنا لو انت بتيجي بقى بالعجلة تركن العجل بتاعك هنا، والباركينج بتاع عربيات المدرسين.
I don't know why, but
Okay.
maybe a baseball club.
Okay. Baseball club.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Let's go downstairs.
Downstairs.
I think they are doing presentation.
This group will introduce shrine and temples. Please start.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
My name is Hayato Kura. We are going to introduce about shrines. Shrine is a religion place based on belief in Shinto. It is said that there are 85,000 shrines all over Japan. People visit shrines during special events such as New Year.
I would like to introduce sushi. Look at this picture. This sushi is very expensive. About $20. These sushi are very delicious. However, the sushi shop has some rules. For example, okimari, omakase is not good, but okimari is good because the sushi chef doesn't know your taste. But okimari is set menu. If you don't like the kind of restaurants, you can visit conveyor sushi shop. The shop is cheap because easy to go.
Thank you so much for your presentation. I really enjoyed it. I like food, anime, Japanese temples, and everything. It's great today. I thank you so much for it. So, who visited Egypt before? No one? What do you know about Egypt? Who can tell me anything about Egypt?
Pyramid.
Pyramids,
Pyramid.
right?
Come.
Raise your voice, don't be shy. Raise your voice. Yeah, Sphinx. What else? Okay. So, Egypt is a little bit far from Japan. I spent around 16 hours to travel from Egypt to Japan because you have to take transit. If you travel directly, it's gonna be like 11 hours. So, get closer, Egypt located here in the Middle East. We're surrounded by Arab countries in this area, and we look at the Mediterranean Sea, close to Europe. So first, let me introduce the meaning of Egyptian flag. Thank you for printing it out today. Egyptian flag, first red, that represents sacrifice and blood of Egyptian soldiers. Because of our geographical places, so many foreign enemies tried to attack us, so red represented the sacrifice for the soldiers. And white, the symbol of peace, because Egyptian people respect peace. And third, the flag stands for the dark period of occupation from the other enemies. And the eagle represents the strength and the power of Egyptian people. So Egypt capital is Cairo. This is the famous city. And major cities in Egypt, when people came to Egypt, usually they like to visit Alexandria, Sharm el-Sheikh, Hurghada, Luxor, and Aswan. Definitely, when you watch movies, you always see Egypt has a lot of desert because people interesting to see the pyramids and sphinxes and other temples, and all of these located in the desert. So always people imagine that Egypt everywhere is desert, but this is not a truth. So let me introduce the Egyptian currency and the difference between Japanese currency and Egyptian currency. So our Egyptian currency, Egyptian pound, and 1 pound, 14 pound equal to 100 yen. So for example, in Egypt, you can buy 5 pounds. So by 100 yen, you can buy 3. So come to Egypt because Egypt is cheaper than Japan. Also, 1 pizza, you can buy by 200 yen. So regulation. In Egypt, we have diversity of regulation. So, but 94% are Muslims and about 5% Christian. And now the language. Our main language now is Arabic, and these are the alphabet. Okay. So, for example, first, like 22 countries in the world speak Arabic. So if you learn Arabic, you can speak with 22 nationalities. And around 420 million persons speak Arabic in the world. So Arabic is like the third common language in the world. So for example, if you want to say hello or konnichiwa, we say it in Arabic, ahlan wa sahlan. Ahlan wa sahlan. Sounds nice? So, but before like 5,000 years ago, 7,000 years ago, invent hieroglyph, and this is the first language on earth. So we used to write hieroglyph by samples. It's similar to kanji here in Japan. So all the Egyptian language we used to present it by samples like this. So also our ancient Egyptians, they invent the papyrus. Papyrus, I brought some for you to see today. So these papyrus, made from some plant, they start to the process of preparing that papyrus like that. So our ancient Egyptian used to prepare or making these papyrus to record their daily life for future generations. And these kind of plant were growing up close by the river Nile. This is the Egyptian map, so the river Nile here, and this plant used to grow up naturally, and then Egyptian people took it to make these kind of papers. So there is a common word about Egypt says that Egypt came first and then history. That's why Egypt was the first civilization in the world. And they were very developed, so they built like very huge pyramids and temples in that time, which till now no one knows how all the Egyptian people built these kind of temples and pyramids. And also Egyptian people invent the calendar. Today we use calendar like 365 days per year. So ancient Egyptian people, they developed this calendar like 5,000 years ago. Also they were very developed, so between temples, furniture, jewelry, everything they have made, so they were very, very developed in this time. So Egyptian people always happy, participate or organize many party or family dinner or lunch. So right now I'm gonna take you by some photos to look at Egypt deeply. We print out here this one. So first you're gonna see like seaside, because Egypt, as I mentioned before, we have very long coastal side, Mediterranean Sea and Red Sea. So we have a lot of cities, very beautiful cities in the seaside, like Okinawa and other places here in Japan. And we have very strong history, many temples and other historical buildings, and also culture and beautiful new cities. So let's have first, this is Algona city, it's located in Red Sea, very beautiful place. As you can see, many tourist resorts, you can enjoy your trip if you visit in these areas. So this is Sharm el-Sheikh, very also famous city in Egypt. And this is Hurghada city, also located in Red Sea. And this is Ras Muhammad. This is the best place in the world when you wanna do diving or snorkeling when you go there. Does anyone knows what is diving? When you wear special equipment and go under the sea to watch the fish and the other sea life. And this sea oasis, this is very salty water, so you can just let yourself lying on the water and sleep like you are sleeping in your bed. And also this water very useful to treat our body. So and this is the north coast located here in Alexandria, also a very beautiful place. And in this water, very clear, and you can enjoy swimming and watching the ground and fish while you're swimming around. So I'm gonna introduce some historical places. This is Abu Simbel Temple. As you can see, this is a huge mountain. And ancient Egypt, they just built the shapes from the mountain itself. These all are, as you, one group here show us temples, Lebanese temples. So this is the Egyptian style temple. I'm sure you know this is the pyramid and Sphinx. Salah ad-Din Castle in Egypt. You have here like Osaka Castle. I visited Osaka Castle before in 2019. Was very beautiful. So this is like the Egyptian style castles. And this is like all the traditional market. So you can go in these places like Khan el-Khalili and Mu'izz Street. So you can buy the. So this is opera house because Egyptian people like to sing and like to play music. Like the same group will show us the music development in Japan. So Egyptian people also like music. And we like to also organize party. So nowadays, because the old cities become crowded, many people, so the government building new cities. This is called the Mansoura city, and this is Alamein city, the new capital for Egypt. We are building a new capital, and thank you so much for your listening. And please tell me if you want to know anything about Egypt. I'm very happy to answer all your questions about Egypt or Egyptian people.